Hare Krishna, a very warm welcome to all the devotees to our program on Srimad Bhagavatam study. In this part of the program, we are going to spend some time on memorizing and practicing one verse, important verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, verse number 18. The objective of this workshop is mainly to give opportunity to the participants of the class to develop deeper understanding of the shloka, various important shlokas of Bhagavatam, by memorizing the shloka, by understanding the word meaning of the shloka, by being able to explain the translation of the shloka into English or Hindi. So this will develop confidence in the devotees, in the participants of the class, participants of the program, bring them closer to Srimad Bhagavatam's message, and also develop confidence to speak the verse before some audience, which will help them in preaching and these kind of activities. Overall, this is our 23rd class, and the verse is the 18th verse of the chapter 8, Canto 1. We will begin with the Mangalacharan prayers. Om Jnanatimirandhas. Oh, sorry, we will do Srimad Bhagavatam only. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatya Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Okay, so now we share the verse with you. First canto, 8th chapter, 18th verse. This is from the Kunti Stuti. Mother Kunti, Queen Kunti, is now praying to Lord Krishna, who is about to leave Hastinapur. And she now starts praying to Lord Krishna, requesting her not to go because he's very, very dear Lord of Mother Kunti, Queen Kunti. So she is making some prayers. So this is one of the first verse of Queen Kunti Devi's prayer. So now we have some participants in the class. Rakesh ji, would you like to try first this verse?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you have memorized it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So we will hide the screen from you. You can open the camera and then recite the verse in front of the class. Thank you. Yeah, we can see you, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Kunti uvacha Namaste Purusham Swadhyam Ishwaram Prakrate Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antar Bahir Avasthitam.
Very nice, very nice. Very fluent, very clear pronunciation. Very good, Prabhuji. Okay, so please, can you also explain the word meaning of the Sanskrit?
Yes, Prabhuji. Kunti uvacha, Kunti ने कहा, Kunti told, Namaste, I bow upon you, I bow to you. Purusham, supreme person. Tvadyam, Tva मतलब you, Adyam original, original. Purusham, Ishwaram Prakrate Param, Ishwaram controller. Prakrate, this material cosmos. Param, beyond. Alaksham, invisible. Sarv, all. Bhutanam, all living beings. Antar Bahir Avasthitam. Antar, inside. Bahir, outside. Avasthitam, situated. Existing.
Mm-hmm. Very
Yes,
nice.
Prabhu.
So, how do you sum up the words translation?
Kunti watch, I bow, O Krishna, let me offer my obeisances to you
Mm-hmm.
because you are supreme person. You are the original person.
Mm-hmm.
And you are the controller of this material cosmos and unaffected by this
Mm-hmm.
and beyond this.
Mm-hmm.
Antar Bahir Avasthitam. You are uh, existing within and without everything, yet
Mm-hmm.
you are invisible to all human beings,
Yes, very nice.
living beings,
Yet,
rather
yet we are
living beings.
invisible to all living beings. So, very nice, Prabhuji. Very nice explanation also. Very correct. Anything would you like to say in order to give this explanation of the verse a little more detail? Uh, why this verse is spoken, when this verse is spoken, what is the relevance, etc. Yeah.
जब कृष्ण भगवान द्वारिका जाने की तैयारी करने लगे तो उत्तरा उनके पास दौड़ी हुई आई और पुकारने लगी, हे कृष्ण मुझे बचाओ, एक अग्नि बाण मेरी तरफ तेजी से बढ़ रहा है।
Mm-hmm.
तो कृष्ण भगवान समझ गए कि ये अश्वत्थामा ने ही ब्रह्मास्त्र छोड़ा है
Mm-hmm.
जो कि कुरुवंश का मूल नाश करने के लिए है।
जी।
तो उन्होंने उत्तरा के गर्भ में जाकर उसके भ्रूण की एम्ब्राय की उसकी रक्षा की, ही प्रोटेक्टेड। और
हम्म।
कुंती महारानी ने देखा कि ये मेरे सामने भी खड़े हैं प्रभु, और
हम्म।
अंदर जाकर उनकी रक्षा भी की है।
हम्म।
तो वो अपनी प्रेयर शुरू करती हैं जो कि वर्स 18 से 43 तक है।
हम्म।
और इस तरह से ये है जी
जी
का
जी,
कंटेक्स्ट।
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर जी। धन्यवाद प्रभु जी, वेरी नाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
रजनीश प्रभु जी, वुड यू लाइक टू ट्राई? प्लीज अनम्यूट एंड देन इफ यू लाइक टू स्पीक द वर्ड्स।
जी सर।
जी
जी श्लोक बोलूं जी?
हाँ जी, इफ यू कैन रिसाइट द श्लोक।
यस सर। नमस्ते पुरुषं स्वाद्य मीश्वरं प्रकृते परम् अलक्ष्यं सर्वभूतानां मन्तर्बहिर्वस्थितम्।
वेरी स्वीट, वेरी नाइस। So would you like to give some explanation of this verse?
ये श्लोक जो है कुंती महारानी ने बोला है जब भगवान जो है तैयारी कर रहे थे अपना द्वारका जाने के लिए
जी।
और रथ के ऊपर बैठने लगे थे, उस समय उन्होंने बोला है। और उसी
हम्म।
समय उत्तरा जो है भागती हुई आई है भगवान के पास कि भगवान मुझे बचाओ, ये अंदर मेरा जला जा रहा है। तो भगवान समझ गए कि ये अश्वत्थामा ने ब्रह्मास्त्र छोड़ा है।
जी
तो उस समय की ये बात।
जी जी, उस समय महारानी कुंती जो है वो ये प्रार्थना बोलती हैं।
हाँ जी
जी, चलिए, वेरी नाइस, वेरी थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओके, नाउ वी गिव अपॉर्चुनिटी टू जीवन राधा प्रभु। प्रभु जी, कैन यू रिसाइट द वर्ड्स, एक्सप्लेन द संस्कृत ट्रांसलेशन? या या
कुंती उवाच नमस्ते पुरुषं त्वाद्यम् ईश्वरं प्रकृते परम् अलक्ष्यं सर्वभूतानां अंतर्बहिरवस्थितम्।
वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। ओके, यस प्रभु, वर्ड मीनिंग्स।
Word by word. Kunti uvacha, Kunti is told, Namaste means I bow down. Namaste, Purusham is the supreme personality of Godhead. And then Adhyam, Twa means yourself. Adhyam is you are the primeval Lord or the original person. And Ishwaram is the controller. And Prakriti Param is, Param means, Prakriti means is the material cosmos or material nature. Param means beyond the control, beyond the material nature. And Alaksham is invisible. And Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam means Sarva means all. Bhutanam is the living entities. Antar means inside, within, and Bahi means outside. Avasthitam is the situated, located or situated. Actually, this particular thing, as Rakesh Prabhuji also told, and this is when Krishna wants to leave, Before that, the Uttara comes running, and that is that Ashatama aims at Brahmastra and Uttara's womb, and then she starts following, and then this Lord, she comes to Lord Krishna, he runs to Lord Krishna and cries for help. Immediately, Lord Krishna enters into her womb and saves the child. This is the circumstance. And at that time, before that, when Krishna wants to leave, Kunti Mahani makes this is the first verse which is being addressed to Lord. And actually, the meaning is the Kunti Mahani said, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the supreme person, that is original personality of Godhead, and you are Ishvaraha, you are the controller, and you are the Prakriti Param, you are the beyond the, you are unaffected by the qualities of the material nature, and Alakshya means you are invisible, and you are existing, and you are both within and within, but yet you are invisible. And like that, this is what the summary goes like this. And I would like to give some explanation. Actually, Srimati Kunti Rani knew very well that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. And at the same time, she is also the, Krishna is her nephew. Even though she is enlightened like that, but still she addresses Lord Krishna as this thing, that is Twadhyam Purusham. That is the original personality of Godhead. That shows her humility. That shows a real humility for Lord Krishna. That is one thing which I wanted to tell. And Adhyam means here is the primeval Lord. Actually, we have also come across the first verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, Janmadhyasya Yataha, which, from whom all this complete creation, maintenance, and also the destruction takes place, that refers. And also Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matta Sarvam Pravartite. So Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. That is Adhyam. And Prakriti Param. Prakriti Param means, even though living entities are transcendental nature, but still they are subject to the loss of this thing. Because they are subjected to the clutches of material nature, and so they fall down. That is, they fall down means that is, they fall down. And whereas the Lord, is Achyuta, he never falls down. That is the thing. So Prakriti Param is called Achyuta, he is Prakriti Param. He is above the material, material, and it is actually that Prakriti is one of the inferior energies of it is the external energy of the Lord, Bhagiranga Shakti. That is that. And after that, Prakriti Param, Ishvara is the controller. Controller is the controller not of the demigods. And here, actually, I would like to quote that again, that Mushyanti Yaswareha, that is from verse number. Even the sages and the demigods were put into illusion by Lord. And so Lord is the supreme person, and everybody is, and the demigods and all the living entities are in the material world. So he is situated, he is definitely this controller of all the things, both material world as well as this is the controller. That is Ishvaraha. Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam. Actually, here the Alaksham invisible, even though he is within. See, Lord Krishna is present as the Paramatma in the living, in the heart of all the living entities. She is available. And also, see, when the this Brahmastra is aimed at Uttara, he goes into the womb of Uttara, and then he is within, he is inside. Actually, Lord Kunti Rani is very much perplexed. That is why he is making Alaksham Sarvabhutanam. He is within and outside also. He is in front of her. The Lord Krishna is in front of her. But she is also getting into the womb of Uttara and saves her. All these things, that is why this Alaksham thing is brought out. These are all some of the explanations which I would like to give. And this is how the first shloka of Kunti Maharani's prayer starts. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Really detailed analysis by Jivan Prabhuji. Thank you. Going in detail to each and every word. So now we have Jayamala Mataji also joining us. Mataji, would you like also to try to recite the verse and explain the Sanskrit and the meaning? Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam 1.8.18. Kunti uvacha namasye purusham tvadyam ishwaram prakrate param alaksham sarvabhutanam antarbahir avasthitam.
Very nice, Mataji. Very sweet. Yeah. Now please give the meanings. Yeah.
Kunti uvacha. This is the first prayer offered by Queen Kunti. When Krishna starts to leave Hastinapur to go to Dwarka, Kunti Maharani is very overwhelmed and she offers this prayer. She says, Namasye Purusham Tvadyam. She offers her obeisances to the Purusham, that is the supreme person, and Adyam, that is original. She says, O Krishna, you are the original supreme person from whom everything originates. Then she says, Ishwaram Prakrate Param. Ishwaram means controller. So there are many controllers or Ishwaras in this material world, and but they are not beyond the material world. They are, in fact, they are controlled by the laws of material nature. So she says, but Krishna, you are beyond the laws of material nature. Prakrate Param, that is beyond. He is transcendental. So she offers her prayers to Krishna, who is Purusham, Prakrate Param, that is beyond the material cosmos. Then she says, Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antar Bahir Avastitam. Lord Krishna exists inside as well as outside. He exists inside in the sense he is present in every atom as the Paramatma, that is the super soul, and Bahir, that is outside, that Queen Kunti could see Krishna before her as her nephew. So she says, though you are present both inside and outside, but still alaksham sarva bhutanam, you are still invisible to everyone. So hence it is not possible for everyone to see Krishna, though he is present both inside and outside. Krishna reserves the right to be invisible to those who are not surrendered unto him, and the best way is to through bhakti we can cultivate our love and devotion unto Krishna and render our devotional service. So thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Explained the words very nicely. Recited it very nicely. I think covered most of the points from the purport also by Prabhupada. So excellent presentation by everyone. Thank you very much. We have more people joining us. We have, I think, Vrindavaneshwari Mataji also joining us. And Zoom. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji, my pranams as well. Zoom user, I guess, is Ishwar Prabhu. iPhone, I'm not sure. So if other devotees who have joined us just now, Dinesh ji also joining us. So if other devotees also like to recite this verse, they can try it now. Otherwise, maybe I can make some closing remarks and then we can move to the next part of our program. So, anyone else who would like to say something more about this verse or anything? Okay. So, I think, yeah, so this is very nicely explained by everyone. And the situation here is very difficult situation where Ashwathama unleashes this Brahmastra on the womb of Uttara, and the Brahmastra, when it enters into the womb of Uttara, and Lord also uh, protects Parikshit, the embryo inside the womb. Now, while watching all this, Kunti Maharani becomes really overwhelmed with love and devotion for the Lord. She already is a devotee of the Lord. She already have experienced the mercy of the Lord by way of the Lord protecting her children every time there was some scheme, there was some shadyantra by the rival camp of Kauravas. So already she is very much uh, uh, thankful, grateful, devoted to the Lord, already devoted. But when she sees that the Lord is protecting the embryo, because Parikshit's protection was very important, as Parikshit was the only heir to the throne of Hastinapur. All other possible heir were dead in the war of Mahabharat. So when she sees that the Lord, how Bhaktavatsal nature of the Lord, that he is protecting the embryo of Parikshit, the devotion actually outbursts. It actually overflows her heart. And as a result, all these prayers emanate from the lotus lips of Mother Kunti. And she glorifies the Lord with so many beautiful verses. I think around 30, 40 verses are there, which she speaks as a prayer. So, and that's what she says. So, while making this prayer, she is giving beautiful qualities of the Lord. So, in these prayers of great devotees, we can understand the characteristics of the Lord from the eyes of that devotee. How the devotee looks towards the Lord. So, you will find in Bhagavatam that there are many prayers, but each prayer will have a different flavor. Each prayer will have a different focus of glorification of the Lord. And as we can see, the very first verse is more focused about there's a kind of a excitement, there's a kind of a feeling of gratitude. There's also a kind of amazement in the tone of this particular prayer, where Kunti Maharani is saying that you are inside, you are outside, everywhere you are, yet people don't know, not everyone knows you. Not everyone knows you. And as Prabhupada also mentioned in the purport, Jayamala Mataji also took this point that this right is reserved for the Lord, whether he will be revealed to anyone or not. If people are not surrendered to the Lord has no interest to reveal himself to those people. So this also gives us an idea and clue that if we sincerely surrender to the purpose of the Lord, then we also have a hope one day to get a more closer realization about the Lord. So with these closing comments, we'll conclude this session. Thank you very much. All glories to Srimad Bhagavatam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So maybe if there are any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we move to the next one. Are there any questions on this topic? Okay, so we conclude this.